Hi, welcome to LRCC Soundbites. I'm Ian and I'm going to talk to you a little bit more again this week about the Bible. Now there's one book in the Bible that's different to all the others. As Christians, we believe that the Bible is completely inspired by God from the first word to the last. Right in the middle of it is one book called Psalms, and it's actually a collection of songs that were used in ancient times to worship God. They were written by a variety of different people in a variety of circumstances and at various different times. What's different about this particular part of the Bible is it's where the words turn around, and instead of being God's words to us, they're our words back to God. Now you may say to me, what's the use of that? All those ancient songs, how can they possibly be relevant today? I bet no one even knows any of them. Let me read you the start of one of the Psalms. You might recognise it. This is Psalm 137. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, and there we wept when we remembered Zion. It's a hugely famous song by the group Boney M, released in 1978, but still very well known today. My apologies, but you might now, if you know it, find yourself singing it for the rest of the day. If you don't know it, head to YouTube and find Rivers of Babylon by Boney M. It's actually a song that was written when the nation of Israel had been conquered by the Babylonians and taken away into captivity, into exile, into the land of Babylon. They were being forced to live away from their home and away from the temple to God on Mount Zion. It was terrible for them, and this is a song lamenting everything that has gone wrong for them. Another famous psalm is Psalm number 23. It both praises God, but also is often used to comfort people when they're in trouble or pain. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord my whole life long. But I want to leave you today with a different psalm idea, something to think through. The Psalms give us a model of how we can talk to God. Psalm 137 expresses sadness to God. Psalm 23 praises and thanks God for always being there for us. Psalm number 22 is very different. It's described as a plea for deliverance from suffering and hostility. It starts like this. My God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from helping me, from the words of my groaning? Oh my God, I cry by day, but you do not answer, and by night, but I find no rest. You know, our God is big. He's got the biggest shoulders you could ever imagine. He is big enough to take it when we just need to cry out to him in pain and ask, why? Life is not always great. I guess it could be easy to look at these sound bites and think that it's all okay for Ian. He's got everything sorted. Nothing ever goes wrong. Life isn't like that. None of us have got it sorted. And so much of life is a constant struggle. Yes, even for me. My thought to leave you with is, what do you want to say to God? You might not believe in God, but what would you say if he was there? If you want to read other psalms to get ideas, then you can always head to BibleGateway.com. That's a great place to look, and just search for Psalms. It's got a silent P on the beginning, so it's actually spelt Psalms. If you live on our estate and you don't have a Bible, head over to our website. We'd love to give you one. As you're thinking about this, if you'd find it helpful to talk to someone about it, do get in touch. See what you can think of. And if you dare to, then ask God to respond to you and see what happens. God bless you.